Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those who are new here, I'm Psychic Bella Love. You can book your own personal private reading with me on my website, psychicbellalove.com. And if you book before 11/12/21, you can get an extra $20 off any appointment on my site, excluding emergency appointments, but that does cover past life readings. Also, if it is after the 12th and you are a new customer, you can get extra money off at checkout with coupon code NEW, all in caps. And you can join my Patreon. That is where we talk about all the real satanic conspiracy theory, deep dive stuff on the weirds of Hollywood. Really get into spiritual stuff over there. All of the content that I post over on my Patreon is completely exclusive to Patreon. I never post it over here later. And we do exclusive lives as well. I put tons of daily content up over there. Also, you can follow my backup channel here on YouTube once we hit 1,000 subscribers over there, which is the YouTube threshold to go live. That is where I will be doing all of my live celebrity readings, and it will be more than just Nicki Minaj. We'll do other celebrities as well. So make sure you subscribe so we can get to that threshold, and you can follow me on Instagram as well. All that information will be linked down below, and also make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel. We put daily uploads. You don't want to miss anything, so hit the notification bell so you do not miss out. This is going to be taking a look at Channing Tatum and Zoe Kravitz. I guess they have made their relationship official. She's just like her mama. She be getting all the hot guys. So let's just see what Spirit has to say for this. Join us and answer any questions that we have in regards to Channing Tatum and Zoe Kravitz. Thank you. We're asking only with the intention and purpose of clarity and understanding, not with any bad intent. Please bless and protect all who we ask about this reading, as well as all who participate, watch, and listen. Thank you, Spirit. Amen. So there was, I guess they were working on some movie together. Then they had to stop because of, you know, the shutdowns and everything. And then they went back to work, and apparently there's some question about whether or not they both made themselves single so that they could start dating each other, because in particular, there was only a few weeks between Zoe announcing or filing for divorce from her husband of just a couple years, and then all of a sudden, I guess some people are saying it was just like 2 weeks later that she was, you know, being spotted out in public with Channing. And then he was dating somebody, I believe it was Jessie J. He may have been dating somebody else after her. But when he and Zoe first started working together, that's who he was dating. So people want to know, you know, did their relationships break up because of that? And are they going to work out? Because if you didn't know, you know, Channing kind of has a little bit of a reputation for being a cheater, like pretty much everybody in Hollywood, right? So, Spirit, first of all, can we just ask real quick, did Zoe and her husband break up because she wanted to get with Mr. Channing Tatum? Thank you. And if you're new here, Mercury retrograde hit me hard, and I dropped and broke my tripod light stand things. So I am using an iPad stand, and I can only angle it this way, or it will not hold my phone up at all with a lamp with no shade on it behind it. So we are pushing through, but if you see me squinting, that is why, because you know, I'm looking into a bare light bulb at times if I happen to move my head and look at the, look up wrong. And for those who have been watching, I'm an indecisive Libra. I am scared of picking something that's gonna break again, so I haven't pulled the plug yet on what I am purchasing instead, but I'm gonna make myself just go for it later. Okay. Spirit is talking about, first and foremost, the marriage that she was in, and I'm sorry that I'm drawing a blank on what her husband's name was. I looked it up literally right before I sat down, and I should have wrote it down because then it flew right out of my head as soon as I hit record. But her and him did not have the happiest of relationships anyways. And it feels almost like their relationship at times, it had this really weird dynamic where it's like nothing would happen and then it would be like a whirlwind of stuff. And then all of a sudden they would be like, wow, maybe we should just break up and move on. And then all of a sudden it was like, let's get married. That'll fix it. And so they could never decide if they really even liked each other, much less got along or were on the same page when it came to even just long-term decisions. Where are we gonna live? Are we gonna have kids or are we not gonna have kids? Just stuff like that. Like, they really just were never on the same page, and obviously getting married did not work. Spirit is saying that this is, obviously, like, let's not beat around the bush. Did Channing's presence in her life influence her to leave a situation she was already unhappy in? I feel like it encouraged her, but Spirit saying they would have ended up breaking up anyways because they just really were not meant to last in the long run. Like, they never should have gotten married in the first place. So, it was the encouragement that she needed because she felt like she was very emotionally disconnected from her husband, whereas Channing kind of woke her up and put the butterflies back in her stomach and made her really excited to go to work each day. So let's see about him. And what's coming up too from Spirit is they're saying that he asked her if there was another guy, and because he felt like, oh, you're starting to act different every day when you go and come back from work. And then towards the end it started being, or when they were completely saying like, let's be done, it was, oh, is it because of Channing? But she told him no, so she didn't lie to him. Spirit, can you tell me, did Zoe Kravitz connecting with Channing Tatum in any way influence the ends of his previous relationship with the singer Jessie J? Thank you. And if you guys don't remember, Channing and Jessie broke up a couple times and then got right back together again, and then they finally split up. But it was always one of those things where they never like announced it. It was just everybody was like, they deleted each other's pictures and stopped following each other, and there's a rumor he was at a strip club last night or something like that. And then, they'd refollow each other the next day or something. But Okay, so this is the thing that Spirit is saying, is that he had already done things that would have negatively affected his relationship with Jessie or any other girl that he dated afterwards, because they're saying there was a girl in between Zoe and Jessie. And that's simply because, you know, Zoe wasn't completely out of her situation yet. But there definitely was, you know, things that happened. It was not only physical, but emotional affairs. So Spirit is confirming that both of them actually did end up before their respective relationships were done. And even, okay, this is what Spirit's saying. When they first worked together before everything got shut down, they did end up like going out, getting drunk, making out, and then swore like, you know, it was kind of weird and awkward and shit got shut down worldwide. The worldwide panini happened, you know, and so they were forced to be away from each other because of that. And so then there was this whole, okay, let's go back home and try to fix whatever we got going on there. But then once things picked up again and work picked back up for them and they were around each other and stuff again, they were trying to play it off as, oh, we're just friends. But they were definitely both cheating on their partners before things were completely done, especially as far as, you know, because Zoe's the one who was married. Spirit is saying, you know, before she filed that official divorce thing, her and Channing were dealing with each other. Alrighty, so let's see what is to come going forwards for them. Can we expect, how is this relationship going to go going forward between Channing Tatum and Ms. Zoe Kravitz? Thank you. Well, are we surprised that they're going to end up breaking up because somebody's going to cheat on somebody? Spirit saying it can go either way because both of them will. They both have a wandering eye. You know, honestly, when people can't stay in one place, you know, when you are one of those people, like, just go do the Willow Smith thing and be polyamorous. Because at least that way you're not misleading and hurting people who think that you're going to be faithful. You know, everybody already knows what time it is in a situation like that. But the problem is usually that the people who want to keep cheating also do it for insecurity and ego reasons more than anything else. And so their little ego couldn't handle the idea that their partner is also free to go out and do as they please as well. Not always, but you know, sometimes. So, okay. Channing is also looking at this as this is an opportunity for me to basically revive my career and get, you know, it's a good look for him. He's not only just looking at it as, oh, look, you know, I get to be with this hot girl. It's also about there is opportunity for me because he wants to, with this wheel card, it's not in reference to karma or anything like that. It's more so in regards to, you know, getting back out there, recapturing the attention that was on you in the Magic Mike days and where you were just starting to really like become a star, because he feels like things have died down for him and that the panini may have, you know, influenced that as well. So let's not lie, there is a little bit of this ulterior motive here on his side, but of course he still does, you know, it's like, okay, you're hot and everything, but there's no love cards that are showing up here. We've got deception with the 7 of Cups, 4 of Cups, people ending up very unhappy with the way that things end up working out. Spirit saying she's going to really regret that she ended her marriage to pursue things with him, because she's going to start looking back and being like, did I have it better and did I make a humongous mistake? However, it's one of those situations of you made your beds and now you have to lie in it. So, you know, there's going to be a little bit more push for her to try to, you know, work things out in this relationship, because it's like, I would have just like dated you for a couple months and then been like, we don't really have all that much in common after all, and moved on. But because I went to the extent of ending my marriage so that we could try things, I feel more inclined to give this more of an opportunity than I would have. So she will turn her motive and intention in being this relationship also to benefit her opportunistically and sort of, you know, get the name out there and stuff. So it's funny because it's like, it starts off with there being a genuine interest and attraction, and then from both sides it turns into a complete and utter PR relationship for the benefit of both, you know, and then they just can't work things out and they'll end up splitting up. But the fact that she's coming up here with the 9 of Swords as the Queen of Pentacles with this 3 of Swords, and the underlying energy tells me that she's the one who's going to cheat. When she realizes this actually didn't make her as happy as she had originally thought it would. And then she'll move on to something else. Hey, you know what? But Spirit's saying Channing Tatum cheats on everybody that he's with too, so what do you expect? Anyways, guys, I love you all so very much. I was not expecting all of that. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And if you want to get your own personal and private reading with me, join the Patreon, follow me on Instagram or the backup channel. All that information will be linked in the description box below. Make sure you subscribe, like this video, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the videos that we have coming up. I love you, and I hope everybody has a great day. Bye.